A unique partnership between Montgomery County Corrections and the library system is getting a lot of positive feedback. The program enlists inmates to repair old, worn library books that would otherwise be taken out of circulation. We took a trip to the Clarksburg jail to see for ourselves just how this program was working and found its benefits to be far-reaching. It's all about second chances. That's what the library book repair program at the Montgomery County Detention Center gives these inmates. Older, well-loved library books are finding new life thanks to these helping hands. The restoration project is the brainchild of Warden Rob Green.
It's been very successful. Books that were otherwise going in the trash or maybe had one more life cycle out of them with some tape placed on them by an already overburdened librarian, we're putting back into service. So what we've seen, the feedback we've gotten is that the library services, the librarians love it. No one hates probably any more than them to destroy a book or get rid of a book. We're putting books back in print. I'm told we're putting books back into print that are no longer available.
Green approached the libraries with the idea, and with that, the partnership was formed.
And it was a win-win situation. It was, all the books were wonderfully repaired. They were professionally done. Our customers, got back the books, and they were heavily used. I mean, as you very well know, books are very heavily used, especially those which are more popular. So we were able to bring them back to the community and to our residents.
In a room within the jail, a long table is covered with books in need of help. Some need new spines, pages taped, and just a general cleanup. The men who participate in the program work 5 days a week and have to be interviewed before getting the job.
The inmates selected for this program go through a rather vigorous vetting process, certain education level, having already progressed through some of the other programs in the facility, a level of trust and understanding that they are going to be able to come into the work environment we've set up and work with tools and instruments, although those tools and instruments are very heavily secured and tracked. There are still tools and instruments there that one would not want to have leave the environment in which we're doing the repair, get back into the correctional facility. They could be harmful. So it's a rather rigorous vetting process.
Sergeant Gary Powell oversees the group. After learning the restoration craft from a pro, the inmates work side by side to repair the books. And with that comes a sense of worth, some experience for the first time.
A lot of these guys have never worked in their life. So what we do is try to create a work atmosphere. When you're working, you have to come to work on time. You have to be productive. If there's something we need to get out, we need to get it out. It needs to be of quality. You need to learn to be able to take directives, constructive criticism, and work with others.
Tell me how you feel once you fix one of these books. Does it make you feel, like you've accomplished something?
It feels good knowing that we could help out somebody who needed something fixed, and especially with a lot of these books being children's books, it feels good because I have kids myself. So.
Did you specifically request to be a part of this program?
I mean, I was hoping I did, but the sergeant gave me a chance to come in here and see if I was able to work, and I've been doing well so far. So. I like being there.
When you're watching these gentlemen do it, they tell their story. No one has trusted them to do something like this. No one has thanked them for their work in the past. They've been under the influence of drugs or alcohol and lost many a job or not had the opportunity to learn a job. Here, substance abuse is not the issue. They're free from any substances here. They can work on their problems and really open their mind to learn new things. So their stories are important.
So far, the program has saved the county more than $20,000 in books alone. In the beginning, inmates were repairing 1 to 2 boxes of books per month. Today, they get as many as 55.
It's not just the monetary success of the books we're saving, but that's big. It's the understanding these young men and or women that are working in the program get that never experienced a library before and are now understanding what they're giving back, and it begins to work into the whole rehabilitative process of okay, what's next for you? I can come to work every day. I can do 8 hours a day.
Though most jails experience a high rate of recidivism, Warden Green would like to think this program could help chip away at that statistic. In the meantime, he says, the data that measures the success of the library book repair program is right in front of their face.
Research is important. Follow through on the data is important. But we also have to believe that some things are self-evident right in front of our face. That if we have a person that is creating a tangible product, giving back to our community, we're saving money, that's real. They're doing it in a productive way. They're not creating violence inside a jail. Okay? It worked. It worked right here in front of my face. I didn't have to look at any statistic. For that moment and that point in time, the system worked.